I can also click on settings, and I can choose things like when the object's accepted, I can have it spin, and when it's rejected, I can have it bounce back. I can also add a sound to it if I wanted to and have it play that sound. I'm fine with that, so I'm going to say done. So to check that this is working, if I drag the yes into the green square, it'll spin in the right place. If I drag the no down to the green square, it'll bounce back. That's in the wrong place. So you could set that set of conditions up for several objects if you wanted to.
Okay, so that was just a quick video about how to use the activity builder. So that was this button right here that he just used, and he hit edit and did all that. So now what I'm going to show you how to do is insert a text box. I'm just going to delete this image. You can hit this red X if you want, or just backspace. So if I want to just type something, I would use this. All right. Part. So let's say I don't like that color and I want to change the color. I can highlight it. And there's text features up here that you can use to change the text, or you can go over here and do that. So here's your text style. So let's say I'm actually going to just make it black. So that's what that is for. Now, if I want to change the background, because some of you may notice that my first two pages were this color, let's say I want to do that for this. You would have to go here, but since I'm on this button, this is my text button, so this will edit your text features. Now if I want to change the background, I have to hit your select tool, and then you see how it changes. So now it is changed, and there's different things that you can choose from. I'm just going to do a solid fill of the color I was using before. So that's what this tool is used for. I'm going to show you what this tool is used for. Excuse me. So we're going to go back to my Apple here. And let's say that this is a link, or this is an image or something that I'm going to want to use quite often. So you can go here and you can click and you can drag it, and then it will always be there. So if I want to add it onto a different slide, I can go to my link, and then you can just double click or click and drag. So I'm just going to double click it, and there it is. So if you use something a lot, or you use an image a lot, that's what that would be for. So I'm going to go back here. Some of you probably are wondering what this page recording is. This just records everything that you do on your page. So to start the recording, you press this button. And then let's just say I want to insert some images. And then to stop the recording, oh, this button, sorry, you just hit it again. And then down here, if you press play, it'll just play everything that you just did on that page. So that's that. If you want to get rid of it, you just can hit the exit button and your recording will go away. So that's what that is. So we just went over all of these I call these my sidebar tools, and that's what those are mainly used for. Now this button, it just moves everything, and then these buttons right here are the same as these 4 buttons. The reason they're down here is for the teacher when they're using the smartboard. It's just a lot easier and easier access. So going back up to our focus questions, we talked about the different tools and features of the sidebar. We talked about what they can do and how they work and why are they useful. Again, these tools are often used a lot, which is why they're right here. They are useful for adding images. This tool is useful if you use something a lot, like if you use a link a lot or if you use an image a lot. Instead of having to insert it every single time, you can just quickly go here and then click on that. This tool is useful because it adds color and might spice up your presentation a little bit. And then this tool, like the video talked about, is useful for accepting and rejecting images. So if you're taking like a fun little quiz in the classroom, that might add some fun to it. So that's what the sidebar is used for. Now I'm going to talk about some hidden features of our Smart Notebook. So I'm going to go to this side and I'm just going to add a quick image. We'll do the number 5. So I was talking about this earlier. Just going to go here. I was talking about this earlier. You might be wondering what this is. Clone is just copying and pasting it. So I'm cloning it. I'm going to delete those. This is just the cut, copy, paste, delete, the basic features of that. Infinite cloner is kind of cool. So if I hit infinite cloner, this little sign will pop up and I can click and drag and it can clone as many times as you want and it will always stay there. So that's what that is. If you want to uncheck it, you just redo that and then it goes away. If you want to lock it, you can hit lock. You can hit lock in place, allow move, or allow move and rotate. So locking it just means that I can't move it. See how I can't do anything? It's just there. You can't move it. If you want to unlock it, you just hit unlock. That's what that's for. If you want to flip it, you just hit that. Backwards. Now this is kind of cool. We already talked about the link in the previous video, part 1, so I won't go over that. So this sound, you can create sound for an image or for anything. You can just insert sound if you would like. So I'll show you how to do that. So you hit the drop down arrow, hit sound, and you can record it, or you can upload it from a file, but I'm just going to do a quick recording. So how I would do that is you just select, because you can select different things. So I'm going to select the record sound clip, and I'm going to hit start recording. This is the number 5. Okay, so I just recorded that. And then to attach it, you just hit attach recording and a little sound will pop up right here. So I'll click on that and play it for you to hear. This is the number 5. Okay, so that was that. So that's kind of cool. You can add in your sound and make it more personalized. There are also different tools at the top toolbar, and I know you can't see them right now, but it's just the file, edit, view, insert. That's the different things we just talked about. Format tools, those are the tools we just reviewed, so that's what that is up there. Now, going back to our focus questions. So we talked about the different tools and hidden features of the Smartboard notebook. We talked about what they can do and how it works and why are they useful. Like I said, for that drop down The sound is useful to make it more personalized. The infinite cloner can be useful depending on which activity you're using. I use this lock one a lot because if I were to accidentally click it or drag it or something, it would move, and if you want something to stay there, then that's what you would use it for. So that concludes our training for today on the Smart Notebook. Now what I want you to do is I want you to try. I want you to try and create a Smart Notebook activity for your smartboard. Try using the different features and the different tools of Smart Notebook. They are really helpful and they can really create fun and interactive activities and lessons and quizzes for your students. So good luck and thank you for joining me today.